Hello, good morning. This is Oscar from Nation into a new session about the off-highway industry and license for heavy and compact equipment. We can see that we work our licenses per industry, and we have commercial vehicle licenses, agricultural, the off-highway. This is the one we're going to be checking today, and the material handling and marine side of the equipments. For today's session, we want to check out some compact equipment for Kubota. We've got the KX series and the SVL series as well. We've got the KX040 series. This is mini excavators or compact excavators. Pretty much for this Kubota equipment, we'll have what is the engine coverage. We can see the ECDIS, electronic diesel common rail. Here we have the special functions, some of the special calibrations we can perform into this engine ECM. We've got differential pressure sensor restarts, we've got injector coatings, we can perform force regens. We can also set and actuate the pressure relief valve resets, the PRV, and also we can perform a restart on the regeneration counter. Going back to the system, we can connect, so we can be able to read. We need to know our equipment and see within the emission standards they are just set up with particulate filter, or if they come together with the SER as well with the particulate filter. In this video we're going to be looking into the SER and the EPF configuration. As we can see in the main screen, we have the main functions, starting with the fault code readings. In the fault code readings, we had the advantage of getting the error code and also having a little description on what the fault is about. We can turn over additional information. We can view freeze frame data like the priority, system state, and last occurrence date and hour. We can also click this tab, so we can have additional help and components related to this fault. As you can see, the CB39 is the coolant temperature sensor for this specific fault. If we want to check more information about the component, we just click here and we can see some pictures, we can see some diagrams about the system components. We have operational data, we've got pinouts, right, some measurements by the manufacturer, and we can also dive into the schematics. We can locate these particular components into the ECM. We just need to see what software version we have for the ECM, so we can go directly to the wiring diagrams and we can check the power supplies. We can see the pinouts coming to the main ECU. Just click here and we can see we have some specific components. In this case we have the camshaft position sensor. If we double click, we're going to be able to see locations, diagrams, and other operational data. We can also click into the main unit control, right, and we can have a reference about all the pinouts and operating voltages and pinouts as well. Okay, if we go back to the system technical data, we've got for this configuration a list of components in which we are going to be able to see references from the manufacturer, such as tightening torques and operational data as well. Okay, going back to the diagnostics, we have a quick troubleshooting guides. When we have these particular faults, we're going to be able to gain a series of step-by-steps, so your mechanic team can definitely try and make the test to run and see if we have resolved the issue, or if we're needing to solve any mechanical replacement of parts, and then go to a series of steps until we have the fault cleared out. Okay, I'm not gonna dive into much into these details. This is just for demonstration purposes. I'd like to go to the clear fault code section When we have any temporary fault codes or inactive fault codes, we just come to the screen and just select, the list of fault codes, and we're able to clear out those fault codes so we can allocate any permanent status codes. Okay, we've got system data, the ECU data stored in the memory cache. We have AQ reference, the engine type, engine number, hardware and software references as well, in case we need to replace any ECM part. We've also got live measurements and monitoring. We can perform manual data selection. We can see this particular KX40 series has a total of 71 sensors. We can filter out by just grabbing the pressure and temperature sensors. Let's say the boost pressure, fuel temperature, coolant temperature, and intake air temperature. We can click on these little gauges and we can have a system display of live measurements in real time. If we ever get to have a wrong measurement, we're gonna have a system alert, so we can check and also review our component fault codes to see if those measurements are being in place. Okay, we can also do some graphs. We can set a time lapse for about 3 to 5 minutes to see if we can perform different voltages into the signals of each of the sensors. Okay, also we've got component actuation. We have the throttle valve actuating of the inlet airflow control. We have heater relays, and we can also actuate the EGR valve systems. We've got system checks. These are specific tests by the manufacturer, so we can test whole systems as the cylinder cutouts and compression tests. We also can set parameters. We can display parameters and also modify injector codifications, right? We've got maintenance. This is a diesel particulate filter configuration. We're going to be able to perform the manual regens. We can do the restart of the regeneration counter and also reset the differential pressure reset for automatic regenerations. Okay, I also want to dig into the SVL compact track loaders. I can let you know we have diagnostic reports being generated automatically to have all the listings of procedures and records of the data we've got in the maintenance we provide to the equipment. As you can see, for Kubota, we've also got the S series. For the sake of the video, we're gonna look at the SVL90 series. We've got some of the special functions, the AdBlue DEF injection, also injector coatings for the DEF system, same differential pressure restart, injector coating, manual, PRV valves, and restart of the regeneration counter. For this model, we have also access to the after treatment ECM. Pretty much in the engine we have the same functions. As you can see in the ACU, we've got fault code clearance, readings, live measurements. We can do component actuations. We have heating element of the AdBlue, pressure line, the return line, and the suction line. We have the heating element. We can actuate the metering model and also the tank heater valve. We've got system checks, injection test of the DEF system, circulation test, and the inducement mode check. Okay. We can also set parameters and modify parameters. Injector coatings on the AdBlue and DEF systems, and we've got the abuse counter reset for the maintenance on the after treatment system. Okay. Some of the releases and procedures are set and standardized by the manufacturer. We have general indications about the AdBlue and DEF for this specific model. We don't do generic information. Everything we've got has been written by Jalta's team and is specific for each brand, make, and model we are working on. Perfect. If you ever want to see an additional model or brand, please let me know. I'll be happy to do a quick short clip or video demonstration about it and see some of the coverage we've got in the off-highway license. Thank you very much and take care.